Hello Aquarius, Crystalline here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Tuning Into Love. I am here to do your monthly tarot read, tuning into your energies for the month ahead. This is truly a timeless message, so whenever you're watching is when you're meant to receive. Always use your own discernment and intuition. But this is a message just meant to affirm what you already feel and know to be true within you. So welcome Aquarius. I've been tuning into your energy here for just a moment, and I've been playing music as well as I'm tuning into you guys. And your music this morning, I just actually have to thank you because the first song that came through, which is a beautiful way to just really enter into the readings today, and you guys are my first reading today, so I want to thank you because I'm going live later today, and it's just, I feel like I received some sort of beautiful healing, rejuvenation of what you guys, are tuned into, and we're all connected, so it's beautiful. But the first song that came through was called Mystic Voyage, and I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but it's by Deuter. Anyways, I'll put the link down below, but it's from their album Reiki Hands of Light, and it's Reiki healing music. I really allowed myself to tune in and receive that, and it was, I had almost like this beautiful, profound moment. It brought me to tears, so I'm grateful to share that with you guys, and if just from the benefit I received from it and just talking about it, I'm feeling it all over again almost. So the second song that came through, and I have my music on shuffle, and it usually plays, all sorts of different things, from upbeat, country, rock and roll, like it plays everything. And the second song that came through was called Floating Lotus by Kitaro, which was another meditative track. So I feel like you guys are receiving a lot of healing energy right now, a lot of energy that's allowing you to just go with the flow and feel that peace, where it's like you're able to really receive some healing at this time. So how beautiful is it? I pulled a postcard from Spirit and a self-love card to start each reading this month, and I just got goosebumps. I am centered in truth and peace is your self-love affirmation, which is just so beautiful, Aquarius. It says, the universe is one of great order and peacefulness, and I reflect this in every moment of my life. Okay? There's this energy of just like being at peace and going with the flow and allowing the universe to guide you very divinely by your intuition. So let me read your postcard from Spirit. It says, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results, miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's beautiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Oh, wow. So I just got goosebumps again. I really feel like this is the opportunity in your life that the universe really comes in and reveals the magic to you, and how in alignment you are with it, in a sense of you're feeling your higher self affirm things in your physical reality that are just maybe can be kind of mind-blowing. I can't even speak, but it's like you're receiving a lot of healing, a lot of awareness in terms of what your truth is and how to live by your truth, and feel really confident in that and know that you're supported in that no matter what, okay? So we're going to get some tarot for you, Aquarius. Just find out what the energies are surrounding you and what's coming towards you, and any sort of advice that your higher self wants you to know at this time. And we'll pull some oracle cards too, and we're going to end the reading with a Sacred Rebels card that I'm going to read to you. I love a lot of Fairchild's messages. Okay, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Okay, we've got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Look how it came out. It's like there's this energy here, Aquarius, of like coming out of conflict and drama. It's almost like there was some conflict and drama happening, some soul ego battles within yourself and also around you, you know, in your physical. So I feel like it's on its way out, you know, and this, it's like you're laying down your burdens. You're choosing to honor your soul. You know, this is kind of an energy where this is the fire energy. It's your soul energy. It's your inspiration, your creativity, your passion, you know, your courage, your bravery, your boldness, your adventurous spirit. So when we've taken on too much responsibility or others' responsibility, or we've, you know, aligned with things that are not authentic for us, it can feel like a burden, like we feel obligations and overwhelmed and committed to things that aren't necessarily fulfilling to our soul. And so when this energy comes in where you're really aligned with yourself and you're ready to really embrace your truth, the universe comes in and begins to shift the energy. And so naturally conflict arises between the ego and the soul, and also that translates to the people in our lives and the relationships, because it's the energy that's we've been living in. So I feel like you're laying down your burdens. You're choosing to honor your soul and others, and, you know, allow things to resolve, allow things to be where they need to be, honoring, you know, each person and yourself, and choosing to align with what is authentic for you, and really committing to that. So I see this energy, if there is any conflict in your reality, it's really beginning to dissipate as you honor your soul. Yeah, look at this, the Knight of Pentacles. So you're really beginning to, you know, see it as taking one step at a time, one day at a time. You know, this is your path. You're going to commit to your authentic path. So it's not a race, you know, it's not a competition with anyone else, you know, which the Five of Wands is very much that energy of competition and, you know, trying to outdo each other. And it's the ego, you know, not seeing from the other person's perspective. So you're really choosing to tap into that ancient wisdom within your soul and take responsibility for your energy, your life, the choices you make. You're willing to go slow and steady, you know, versus trying to force it. It's like you're letting go of resistance. I feel this energy of really letting go of resistance and not forcing things or trying to make things a certain way. Like you're just coming into acceptance, because there's this wisdom to you, this very ancient wisdom that you're tapping into right now, and it's helping you move forward in the physical reality. Even if things feel dense or heavy, it's like you know that you're guided and supported. There's this energy here that's allowing you to pay attention to the details and focus on what's right in front of you, and also being able to see, you know, the long-term vision, right? You know that you're on your path and you're going to make it. Like there's no going back, and there's also this like steady stream of energy that's got you, you know you're in the flow, right? So you're, as you let go of the resistance and you just really begin to flow, it's like knowing that you're centered in your truth and peace. So let's see, the Tower in reverse. Okay, so yeah, it could be, I mean, what I feel from this right away is it's kind of like you've chosen not to engage in any more energies that create towers. And so it's kind of like by choosing the path that is true and pure, and, you know, it may take a little bit more. It may require that you know, take some necessary action steps to build your foundation that, you know, may be a little bit more daunting or require more of your time and energy, but you're okay totally investing your time and energy into it, because you're choosing to build on a foundation that's solid and secure and trustworthy and, you know, loyal and committed and all of those things. And so I kind of feel like this is, it's like if there is a tower moment happening in your reality or in your, you know, outside of you somewhere, it's not really affecting you energetically like it could be if you were in the fear. Like I feel like because you've chosen love, you're just like this solid, like the Knight of Pentacles I always see as like such a wise ancient soul, and he's just so solid, like nothing could, like shake him. There could be a storm, a tornado happening around him, and he's just like there, steady on his horse, and his horse is like, it's the black horse that he's on. It's like very dense and grounded. It's not going anywhere. It's going to keep moving forward. Like it's one of those big Clydesdales, you know, with all the muscle and huge feet. And it's just like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it just like doesn't matter. You know, this night he's so wise and he's an ancient soul. He's an old soul. He just has that innate wisdom that he can't explain why it's there, but he trusts it. And he's going to keep moving forward with it no matter what. And even I see the red sun here, like even if the sun's burning red, he's just like, you know, he's got his armor. He's not really worried about anything. Like he's just, he has that confidence and that knowing. So, wow, centered in truth and peace, right? So Aquarius, look at this, moving forward in love, Knight of Cups. Okay, so there, I see energies of, you know, you moving forward and taking actions in love, and also those that are coming towards you. They're, you know, it's this energy of that shared frequency of unconditional love and recognition of it, and choosing to act in love. And, you know, so you're naturally connected to those that are also taking action in love and creating, and in that very dreamy romantic energy of the future, and just being in that, but you're in the present, you know, you're in the present moment, and you're just, it's like, it's beautiful. It's like the sun and the sky and everything's green and fertile and focused, you know, you're very focused and yet very relaxed at the same time, Aquarius. Beautiful energy. Nine of Wands, and you have the stamina, the endurance to overcome any sort of challenges or obstacles. You're persevering. You've really embodied that warrior of love energy and attitude and spirit, which is so beautiful. So you have the energy you need whenever you need it. And also, you know, remember to rest when, after these spurts of energy, after, you know, you've got to overcome something or do something that requires a bit of your time and energy. Make sure that, you know, it's like, I see the balance. You're finding time to, you know, do what you need to do, but also then allow yourself to daydream and, you know, be in that energy of love and lightheartedness, you know, where you're not so serious, but you're finding the balance because you're dealing with serious energies in a sense. So, but you're not like taking them personal. You're not absorbing them in and allowing them to affect you moving forward. You feel them, they're uncomfortable, and they're also a reminder of why you're choosing to move forward in love. You're not going back into that energy because you're done experiencing it. You're at the end of it, okay? The Queen of Cups, look at this. And Aquarius, this is allowing you to really tune in with your emotions in a very mature way, in a way that's very beautiful. And, you know, you value them. You see the value of them, and you're nurturing to yourself and others now from a very genuine heart space. You know, you understand love in a new way that's, you know, it's nurturing, it's vulnerable, it's compassionate, it's deep, it's understanding, and it's also knowing that, you know, we must honor our emotions and our feelings. And so, you know, the Queen of Cups, she holds her emotions very close to her heart, and she's not out there just, you know, wearing them on her sleeve, although she will open up very easily to those that are of like frequency. You know, it's like you're very in tune with your intuition now, very receptive to what your emotions are talking to you about, you know, what they're trying to tell you, and you're listening to that, and you're allowing them to guide you. So this like level of self-mastery in your emotions, of receiving them and hearing them and honoring them, is really strong. It's very beautiful. And, you know, the Knight of Cups, he's a more feminine energy in terms of the masculine being. He embodies a little bit more of the feminine, and it's beautiful because that's what allows you to receive the visions and the dreams, and to have the masculine be a part of that, to take action. You know, this is like very balanced energy within you, centered, okay? So Aquarius, look at this strength. And the Two of Cups. Oh, how beautiful, Aquarius. So really tapped into your inner strength, you know, forgiveness, compassion, courage, like that true pride and victory, and again, allowing, letting go of resistance, connecting to the truth of unconditional love, all-inclusive energy, you know, acceptance of who each person and creature and life form is in their own individual aspect, because they are all unconditional love expressing in whatever form they were created to. And you know, it's like we are what we are. And Aquariuses are great at truly, you know, I feel they are able to get along with many different types of aspects of love, because they're just so fun. And you know, when they're in their fire, when they're, or not their fire, but when they're in their, you know, their element, you know, grounded with the earth, you know, the air and the earth, and then the fire here. The fires come in and cause some, you know, shake up, I feel, but it's to connect you deeper to your emotions, to your soul, to what's fulfilling for you, and then you know, to your, how strong you are, you know, recognizing what your true strength is, where it lies, and how it can help you manifest the life of your dreams moving forward, you know, because true strength is never forceful and domineering or any of that. The true strength is compassion and kinship and acknowledgement of how each other feels, you know, and how we benefit. And when we work together and, you know, see the strength and beauty in life, we can do anything, truly. And so here you have the Two of Cups, like balance and harmony and coming together in a beautiful relationship with someone who is very fulfilling to your heart and soul, and also you to theirs. You know, there's a mutual attraction and mutual love, an equal partnership, seeing each other as equals, equal give and receive, loving each other equally, fulfilling each other's heart's desires so naturally that it's just, it gives you more strength. It feeds your life force. It feeds you in ways that nothing else can. And that comes from having that connection to your emotions, where you know truly what is right for you and what isn't, through your own experience of having to persevere and overcome things that weren't in alignment with you, Aquarius. And look at this Knight of Swords. So move forward speaking your truth. Don't be afraid to go after what you want and what you know you're aligned with and worthy of and deserving of, and what is yours, and all of those things. Claim your path and really take action. You know, speak your truth. Say what you need to say. You know, connect with your higher self and take action. It's like there's a lot of action here in terms of just moving forward on your path. Whatever feels like truth and peace will bring you relief and affirmation that you're right where you're supposed to be, okay? I'm going to get one more tarot, and then we're going to get some oracle cards here. The Queen of Swords, okay? So Aquarius, this is you. I mean, this is like you coming into your, you know, power in a sense of your element, like we were just talking about with the air. And I love that it's the feminine energy here, because it's very balanced with the masculine energy of like action here with the Knight of Swords. Like, and this is, you know, the Queen of Swords, she doesn't always need to communicate. She doesn't always need to say anything, but her main energy is seeking the truth in all things. Like, she seeks the truth in all things and aligns with only the truth. She is not aligning with illusion or fear-based anything. She knows the truth because that's what she seeks, and what you seek seeks you, right? So I love that it's coming with the Knight of Swords, because that's an energy that allows you to take action when you need to, and nothing's going to stop you. And but it's, you know, it's not sustaining energy where you're constantly taking action. It's when you need it, and it allows you to really move forward at full speed. You know, nothing's going to stand in your way at all. Like, you're not afraid. You stand behind your decisions. You know you're divinely guided, and when it's time for you to speak, you speak. And when you don't feel like speaking, that's okay too, because you're focused on, you know, you're in clarity. You're in the know. You don't, you know, you're guided by your higher self, and you've reached that level of mastery in your mental realm now where you're receiving divine thoughts and guidance, and you move forward in peace and truth, centered, grounded. You know, this is really beautiful, Aquarius. So I love this reading for you guys. I was going to tune in for you guys last night, and other things, you know, came up, and so but I knew it was all divinely guided, and now I see why, you know. It was really beautiful tuning into you first thing. So let's get you an Ascended Masters. Focus upon your strengths, Apollo. Look at that. Continue focusing upon your strengths, and as you do, you know, it's like any like perceived weaknesses that we have, like anything that we perceive as a so-called weakness, if we focus on it as a strength, it becomes a strength, right? So it's like whatever we focus upon grows, and so whatever you feel are your strengths, you know, tap into those and allow those to support you and grow, because those are what you're naturally feel like comfortable in, you know, just being in your element, being in who you are is your strength. So everything about you is, you know, you are strength. Look at this. I mean, truly you are infinite strength at the core. That's what you are. That's the truth. There is no other truth. Strength is love. Love is strength. And weakness doesn't exist. It only exists in the mind. Okay? So that's a part of mastery of the air sign, in the sense is, you know, really being able to discern the thoughts that come into our consciousness, and the thoughts that we receive and that we express really affect, you know, and it's our realm, right? So I love it. It's just like there's this self-mastery and empowerment and confidence and just boldness. And look at the fire, you know, the fire, it really ignites your fire, and your soul's on fire because it's aligned with what it came here to do. Okay, so let's get you a messenger oracle. Ooh, this one wanted to come out. Know your power, Aquarius, number 21. And look at the fire again and the horse. I can't remember who this came out for. This came out in another sign. But you know, whenever I see the horse, and again, the dark horse has really been coming through strong for me. The dark horse is like so powerful, you know. There's that Katy Perry song. I keep hearing it in my mind over and over. I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for the perfect storm, perfect storm? Because once you're mine, there's no going back. And it's just like, this is you, you know, it's like this energy of alignment with the universe, because the dark matter is the physical reality. You know, we live in a dark universe. It is, you know, 99% dark matter. The light is the 1%, and the light is the, you know, the expression of love that shines through. The dark is just the physical matter. So without the dark, we wouldn't be having this experience. And so this is the dark matter lit up with the true divine energy of unconditional love, and nothing's going to stop it. Okay. This is really powerful. I got to read this to you. Where's my book here? It's the number 21. You have choice in all things. Your power is born of that freedom to choose, but with that freedom comes the burden of responsibility. To know your power, you must accept responsibility for your part in all you experience, even when you allow another to impose their choice or will upon you. You have the power to choose if you wear a saddle or bridle, or if another will ride upon your back. Own your power, know it, and see it in all your choices and actions. So Aquarius, yeah, this is knowing that you have the power to choose what you want to align with, and ultimately that affects your experience, how you feel, what you do, you know, everything about you. So in order for you to fully feel your strength and feel in your power, it's important you know that you can choose what you align with, and you're doing that. And so the more you align with what's authentic for you, the more you feel your power coming through, right? So let's get you an Ascended Masters card. Amazing reading, Aquarius. Or, I mean, a divination of the ancients. You've got handwriting authenticity. Look at this. Okay, so again, that authentic energy is what you're really embracing. Let's read the handwriting card for you. It says, it is time to reveal the real you. You may know yourself, but do you let anyone else know the true you? You may feel desperate to be yourself, but have worn a mask for so long that you're now worried how friends, family, and colleagues will react if you stop acting the way they expect you to act. You may have embodied the role of people pleaser or entertainer, trying to be all things to everyone. If you show your true colors, will others treat you differently? Will you lose their respect or even their friendship? Ask yourself these questions and be completely truthful with your answers. Then decide whether you are brave enough to show your authentic face to the world. Shall I still hide the real me? What is it I'm afraid they'll see? Should not my light be owned should not my light be owed to shine? Respect and love I own, 'tis mine. Time to stop hiding your light. Time stand up for your beliefs. Express your true self. Be an individual. Don't follow the crowd. Time to go it alone. Someone isn't being true to you or to themselves. So that's really amazing. And handwriting is something that is very personal to each person, and it can reveal a lot about your personality and who you really are. I really enjoy writing. I write every single day, and it's really interesting because my handwriting will change according to the energies I am tuned into. You know, it's somewhat very authentic to me, but I can tell the energy that I'm tapped into through my own handwriting. So that's what I felt that really strongly when it came through. It's like if you write to yourself every day, you can feel your true self through your own writing, just in your own observations. And I know that when I'm in my true and pure, just me, like I can see it in the way I write. And when I'm tapped into something else outside of me, it changes the way my handwriting appears on the paper. So that's really fascinating, Aquarius. That may be something too that just supports you in understanding your own self a little bit more. I know it helps me. It helps me quite a bit. So let's get you a Sacred Rebels card. And you guys, thank you so much for being here with me and for all your subscribes, likes, and shares, and just all of your love and support, your personal readings, your donations, and your super chats, and your support on my live, and all your support on my Etsy shop and everywhere else that I'm at on social media. I'm so grateful to be connected to you guys, and so just my heart is overflowing when I tune in. So I thank you so much for being you, and we exist for each other is how I feel. So thank you. Look at this, releasing allegiances. This came out for someone else. I can't remember whose reading this came out for. If I go back, I'm going to pull one more card for you. I'm not going to read that one. I'm going to read this one to you. Visions of life beyond death. Number 44. Okay, this again, Aquarius, this is this very ancient energy that is just out of this world, okay? This is beautiful. I'm going to read this card to you. This one, if you want to hear the description, I'll put it in the description down below of whose reading this is in, if you want to go listen to it. But I feel this for you. This is about true acceptance of who you are, being truly authentic, and allowing yourself to just release, you know, what is no longer serving you. It's more of like not even trying. You're just, you know, it's not like, it's almost like you get to that energy where you want to just give up and let go, because it's not really worth even fighting or putting energy into, because it's not bringing you the results that you're desiring. It's not actually going anywhere or growing. It's just kind of like depleting your energy. So there's this natural release of what is no longer authentic to you or serving you moving forward. And as you're doing that, you're coming into this energy of self-acceptance of who you are and your gifts, and, you know, wanting to just be truly yourself and align with those that are truly meant for you. So as you're doing that, you know, these visions are pouring forth, you know, with all this fire energy coming through you, and being in alignment with your beautiful mind, your divine mind. It's like you're able now to receive these visions. So I'm going to read this to you. From the Sacred Rebels, Alana Fairchild. Let me just get a drink here really quick, Aquarius. So it says, sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared to, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project, or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with a way out of the stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. The stories you've been feeling, feeding yourself, or telling yourself may end up looking different to how they appear now. This may surprise you, but the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you've been operating under a false assurance or deluding yourself about the truth of a situation. Those moments will pass, and they are not something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old vision in order to live in a bigger one. This is good. There might be a moment when your ego feels a bit dented, but sure enough, that will too pass. This oracle comes with additional guidance for you. You are watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail. If you are concerned that someone is getting away with something or blocking your path, and it seems there is nothing you can do about it, don't worry. The all-seeing eye of life perceives everything without exception. It is the universal mother with eyes not only in the back of her head, but in every living cell of life itself. She misses nothing, and the truth of her vision will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. This oracle is also asking you to shift your perspective and look at an issue of concern a little differently. If you don't know how to do this, simply add the following statement to the end of the healing process below. I call upon the universal eye to show me the most helpful way to see the situation of concern now. In shifting how you look at things, the energy in what is beheld changes. You can see this with people. When you shame and judge someone, they react differently to when they are loved and encouraged. They may succeed nonetheless, but the journey to that success will be different. Looking at something through the eyes of love rather than fear can help us find our way more quickly, easily, and enjoyably. This oracle comes with an additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourished in your heart with loving acceptance, because you are going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in the world. The healing process below will help you accept and anchor this developing gift. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to put this healing process up here for you to screenshot if you'd like. Okay, can you see it? I hope so. So you can do that later if you feel guided. Okay. Oops, I'm moving my camera here. Sorry, you guys. So, Aquarius, my goodness. I truly hope that this message resonated. It's a beautiful message, and just allow yourself to receive, the divine insight from your higher self, and know that it's, one day at a time, and there's no race or, having to do anything in particular. It's more about aligning with what's true for you, and that's what you're doing. So this is really beautiful affirmation, and just know that there's so many beautiful things coming into your reality. In so many multidimensional ways. This is a really like freedom for you, and aligning with authenticity in your overall everyday life. It's going to feel amazing. Okay, so keep going, keep doing you and being you, and all of the wonderful things that you create and inspire. It's the all-seeing eye does see everything. So all we have to do is honor what we feel to be true, and stay true and pure as much as we can, and continue choosing to see through the eyes of love, and we're all good. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Thank you for your beautiful energy and your time, and I will see you guys again very soon, next month, also on the everywhere else in between. Okay, you guys, all my infinite love as always. Peace in, peace out.